In football, we are now joined by a quarterback who finished his 5th NFL season this past year after a prolific college career at West Virginia. He started as a rookie with the Jets, leading them on an NFL best 5-game winning drives and breaking their rookie records for passing yards and completion percentage. He spent last season as the Giant backup to Eli Manning. He exemplifies the highs and the lows of what this league brings. He's had it all and had some success, and we're hoping for much more here at the breakfast table. My man, Geno Smith.
Yeah, Geno! What's up, man?
Thank you guys.
Good morning. Good morning.
Of course, man. Appreciate you coming. Now, right out the gate, you're a free agent. What's the biggest thing you're looking forward to? And just during the commercial break, I was talking about you being a rookie and now you being a young OG, as I call it, 27-year-old vet in this league. What's the difference between the mindset now going into free agency?
Well, last year I was injured, and it was my first crack at free agency, but I was injured. So it was a little bit different. I didn't have, I don't think I had the full arsenal at my disposal. But this year, I'm coming off of, no injury. I'm feeling great. I got a six-pack now.
Okay, talk about it.
I've been putting in that work, man. I've been working. I've been working down in Florida. I look forward to getting up to California, working with my guy Tom House. But at this age, man, I've seen it all. I'm a young 27, but still a veteran in this league. I look forward to my next opportunity. I look forward to bringing some wins to a good franchise and some fans, and just going out there and being myself.
That's awesome, man.
You have seen it all, man. I mean, this is cool for all of us to meet you. The first time I ever learned about you was when you were in college, and LeBron is tweeting about Geno mid-game, saying, Geno Smith out there, ridiculous. I think you were lighting up Baylor at the time. Do you remember that as a kid, what it was like?
Man, that was light years ago, man. That was so long ago. As you know, as players, man, we only look forward to the next game. So I never really look back and think about those times. But that was crazy when I was in college, man. LeBron tweeting about you.
Amazing.
And, walking to class and everybody's like walking up, showing it to you. It was kind of one of those, surreal moments for me at that time.
Well, Geno, if you like to look forward, you're going to love talking about this. Last year, Eli Manning was benched. Ben McAdoo benched him. It was obviously the city was ready to explode. He broke the consecutive start streak. You were the guy who had to step in and play. What was that week like getting ready for the Raiders from your perspective?
I tried to keep it as normal as possible. I think in this league, you can expect everything. And, going into the season, we had intentions to, go win a Super Bowl.
For sure.
Went to the playoffs last year. Did well. Ton of talent on the team still. So I think, when I got my opportunity, I just tried to make it normal. I knew the magnitude of it from the time that I was, told, hey, you're going to be playing, you're going to be starting. I knew the magnitude of it. And it was heavy. It was huge. This is Eli Manning. This is New York City. This is the, he done a lot for this city. For me, I just kept it normal, went about my business the same way as always, and I think being that it was my 5th year that I had some previous experience, it really helped me out. It really helped me, put things in perspective and then just go out there and play ball.
And on TV, there were a lot of takes, right? Everyone was defending Eli. Everyone was saying, what are the Giants doing? Meanwhile, there was a big spot. You're like, I got to play a game. Geno Smith's a good quarterback. Now, I go back to your time with the Jets. Those first 2 years were excellent. Geno, you maybe saved Rex Ryan's job that final season when you guys went on that winning streak at the end, and yet he comes on TV, takes shots at you, and I respected the heck out of you, because that Sunday night, they asked you at the press conference, you said, that was a cowardly thing for Rex Ryan to do. How much did that hurt to see your former coach come out and just be a talking head on TV taking shots at you? Meanwhile, you didn't ask for any of that.
You know what? It's water under the bridge now. If you know Rex, you know that he's going to say whatever comes to his mind. And us as players, we have to be able to be above it. We can't listen to the talking heads. We can't allow that to seep in. So I think
it's tough when it's a former coach.
When it's a former coach, you're like, man, I played hard for you. You drafted me, and I gave you everything I had every single day. But you know what? You just got to move on.
It's true.
You got to move on. Things happen. I'm pretty sure we can talk about it, Rex and I, and get over it. But
Did he ever call and apologize after that, or kind of
and I'm not looking for it. I'm not looking for it. But I think with that situation, just kind of move on from it. I'm focused on the future. I'm looking forward to what I can bring to a franchise and how I can improve myself as well as the team.
As a talking head, I'll say you did nothing wrong. You handled it right. You didn't call him out of his name, but you made the exact response that every player would have made.
We're going to switch gears back to your six-pack, unfortunately.
Cool.
Talk about how you're in shape, and where were you, in Florida doing this?
Florida, yes.
So you've been conditioning through the off-season, and you got in some reps while you were on vacation. Let's take a look at this. A, where are you? Is this Florida? B, who are you throwing the ball to? And C, don't you even lie to me that this is the first time you do this.
No,
you did not nail this on the first try.
Well, you know, that's how we practice in Florida. You know, we just practice in the off-season.
That's how we do the off-season?
That's how we do the off-season. You get on the boat, you get your boy, and he gets on the jet ski.
Who's your boy?
It's my guy Seth. It's actually his boat, and you know, he's
That's
my boy.
very smart. You never want to own the boat, Geno. You always want to be friends with the guy that owns it.
You don't want to own the jet, the boat,
smart.
anything. You want to be friends with the guy where you get to
prestige worldwide, boats and pros.
That's incredible.
But you're in great shape. You're throwing the ball. You feel as good as you ever had?
Yes, I've been working with Tom House for now the past 4 years, and you know I think he can attest to that. You know, I wish you know more people would call him and ask about me because he knows more about me throwing physically and mentally than I think anybody because I go to him every single year, and Tom does, and Drew Brees, and Matt Ryan, everyone does.
Like Bortles, a lot of people say because of Tom House, Bortles is what he is.
So I think you know.
Wait. Give me that list again.
Tom Brady, you know, we got Matt Ryan goes out there. Carson,
Blake Bortles,
Mariota was out there.
What?
He's the guy.
I used to train with Andy Dalton. My first year there, you know, Eli and I were training there together, so it's, you know, it kind of came around full circle.
Former baseball player.
Talk about all these quarterback whisperers.
That's the
That
guy.
guy's speaking loudly. That's awesome.
I think the jet ski throw should be at the combine.
I do.
Look at that.
I love
You should instruct it. You get paid to do it. That was right in stride, Geno.
Yeah, we can figure it out. Talk to the NFL, figure it out.
So, Geno, I look at you and I look at Nate. Now, you got roots in Florida, born in Georgia. Nate is from Canada or Seattle, one of those two. I can never really figure it out. But you both come to the concrete jungle we're in right now. You've both lived and worked in New York. So it got us wondering, which of you, Geno or Nate, knows more about New York, the city, the state, everything? I got to tell you, Nate, not so good at this. Truly not. Cramming during the commercial break.
I'm like Pete Schrager.
You are a gamer.
Step up, but
So we've prepared some questions. Smith versus Burleson on the topic of New York. Geno, we're going to start with you. Are you ready?
I'm ready.